to this troll spa the other day, and I wound up with dreadlocks and a frigging bone in my nose. I mean, come on, who pays for that?
These mobs are too high level. Wow, they really changed it. I didn't realize in the Burning Crusade they had all this stuff in here, like these lights and undead. None of this shit was here in Classic. Wow, this is totally different. Well, we're here and we've got 23 minutes to kill, so to make the best of it. Sentries are out to get. Yeah. Yeah, first time I've ever been in this village, ever. So many new things I'm experiencing in World of Warcraft that I've never been to before. Never been here before.
What do you need?
Oh, what I need.
May your blades never dull.
Mokra. Hello. Alright. Sorry. Congested. Gotta get to the Outland. I need to get to the Outland. I'm sorry, 27 more levels. 27 more levels doesn't seem like a lot if you think about it. That's what I'm saying. So, see, even my mount here agrees with me. I said 27 levels doesn't seem like a whole lot, and he was like, so he agreed with me. Man, this is one slow ass mount. Like taking the scenic route. trees. S- What a beauteous zone. It's so beautiful. Level 19, what the fuck? Somebody's here killing, but I don't see him. Level 30. 30. But I don't want. I just want to get my levels up. I'm gonna say there's 2 Alliance over there. 2 druids. One's probably Resto, like their barrel. Good. Want to get some silk cloth. Get out of their way. He's level 30, so we'll be able to raise some of my pet's abilities here in a second. Which is a good. Let's see, we got level 30 should give us the next rank up.
Our destiny awaits.
This. She's not dead, she's like sleeping. That's kind of strange. He's just laying there sleeping, I guess. A bit odd. Level 34. shit. A lurker. Nice. There's resistance to poison. He is resistant to the poison. There's a rare bear out here too. What's up, Zalson? How's it going? We're just chilling and killing here. Took me a while to get my lion up to a fairly decent level. He's level 30 now. It took me a long time to level him up. I still like the wolf pet better because of Furious Howl, but you know, the cat's not too bad. Cat does have a claw. I don't really see him using it too much. It's funny, I don't see him. They must not be generating enough focus. don't know. You see here he used Growl, he used Bite, but I don't really see him using Claw too much. There must be like a priority on Growl versus and then Claw and then Claw. Bite then Claw, and he just never has enough focus for it. I don't really know, or it's just a bug in the UI that's not showing it. I have no idea. But he uses Growl, then he uses Bite. And then I think at that point, yeah. The Northo Ratchet? Yeah, that's the Humar, right? I tried to get him. I tried to get him as well somebody what I don't think he was there. Huma the Pride Lord. Yeah, I tried to find him and I couldn't find him. Maybe I'll swing by there today and see if he's there. I got the flight path too. I've been picking up all these flight paths. I've been going to horde encampments and getting flight paths that I've never been to ever in my entire life of playing WoW. I've never been to some of these horde encampments. I'd never been to this one. This village here, I'd never been to before. And like I'd been to Sunrock Retreat, but not as a you know, like much later in the game and more of a just like kind of passing by. So yeah, I don't think I still have. No, I don't have it up anymore. I actually had the spawn locations screenshotted, but I remember where it is. I think it's just like right here, right? He spawns like kind of in this area, maybe all the way up to here and down in here. I mean, it took me hours, Zalson, to get this guy. This guy was like a level 12 or 13 lion. And it took me like, you know, 3 or 4 hours of just killing mobs to get him up, to get his level up so that he was actually usable, you know. Right above the Ratchet Cliffs. Little what? Little tree? A little tree. Like there's a tree like right in here somewhere? Huh, okay. $31 pet. 3 levels behind me now. Of course, I didn't learn track demons, so I don't really need that. We'll just track humans in case Alliance show up. $2350 armor. Has more health than I do. A lot more health than I do. Look at that. My pet has 1,418 health, and I only have 1,089. Jeez. That's funny. And I'm not buying the more expensive mana drink because I'm trying to save up my money for a mount, so I'm drinking this really shitty melon juice. I'm getting close, Zolzan. I got 30 gold. I just need 10 more gold. I can get them out. Currently 3,456 players online. It'll keep going down now that it's 2:40 a.m. Europe. Somebody waved at me. What's his name? 5G. Silk's what I'm really after, man. The more silk, the merrier. Big sneeze. Big sneeze. Alright, man. Yeah, you can see in that fight my pet out DPS to me. Of course, I'm not really trying to drop a ton of DPS, because I don't want to burn too much mana. Just let my pet do all the work. That was my mending. I've got improved mending, so it removed that curse that was on my pet. Nice. I was thinking there was like a mage or something nearby, but it was just my my mending. Interesting that he went after my pet and not me. That is really a rarity. You won't see that in retail well. I don't think. They usually will go after the player. And pet level 32. Look at him go. Look at him roll. Oh, he's up to 1473 health. See if Menpet removes the corruption. There, see it did. Every tick of the heal has a chance to remove a curse, disease, or plague, or any of that stuff. Might as well just turn claw off. I don't think he's using it. I'm looking here at the damage by my pet, though, and I don't see any of these things with the claw mark next to them. Let's turn it back on and see if the claw mark shows up. Because I was seeing it before, but I wasn't seeing the claw actually going into cooldown. So, weird. Damn, he just cruised it big time on the. Look at that. My pet went over there and just went boom and like took half his health off. Yeah, my pet's hitting hard now. He's still doing more damage than me. My pet is. Wait till he gets up to level 34. It's the same level as me, then it'll probably really eclipse my damage. Yeah, he doesn't like the lingual flank as much as the hog steak. See, there's the claw. Guys are shit for dropping silk cloth. Seriously, they suck. rogues over here. Look at him, he healed himself. Like he's almost dead, then he casts this rain of fire and immediately it heals him. That's weird. Yeah, this is Ashenvale Blue. This is all the way up in this Saturn, just north of Saturnar. It's a good place to farm because not too many people come here. You'll see people here, but not like a lot. I love these little places that are kind of out of the way that a lot of people don't seem to know about. Maybe they know about them, maybe they don't. Man, I wasted my... Yeah, I did. I wasted my rapid fire there, because usually I like to use it when I can kill multiple mobs, but I'm just not able to there. Yeah, it's a good little spot in Ashenvale. My pet is now level 33. Yeah, the ganking isn't as bad here. And for a hunter, you know, like I said, on hunters, especially with this server being 2x speed, I'm just killing. I'm not even doing quests. I've done like no quests I mean, I've done so little quests. I just quested to get to like level 15 or something, and then after that I kind of just started killing mobs. I've been killing mobs ever since. You know, I do a few quests if they're like convenient, like really close to where I am, but yeah, it's a good spot. I'm 34. I'm trying to get to 35 here. My wife's going to be home pretty soon, probably. I don't think I'll be able to play tomorrow. At least not during the day, because I'm going to be over and I'm going to be out camping probably, or you know, going on some walks into a park. Maybe do some canoeing or something. I doubt I'll be online tomorrow until probably late. I gotta check something. It sounds like somebody's... Either the cats are making a lot of noise in my apartment, or my wife actually got home and I didn't hear her come home. So let me just check here real quick. Will be Alright, let's get back. It wasn't my wife, it was just the cats. There's something came in from outside, and it's in the apartment. I'm assuming it's one of those little lizards, but it's under our kitchen refrigerator. Because one of my cats is quite the hunter. And he has been stalking that lizard. I'm assuming it's a lizard. It's either a lizard or some sort of a bug or who knows. Some sort of critter. We get them sometimes because, you know, cats come in and out. Sometimes the cats will catch them on the patio because the lizards will get under this very small gap on the patio, and then the cats will catch them in their mouth and bring them in through the kitty door, play with them, and then they'll get away. And then we got a lizard running around in the apartment, you know, and the cat's chasing them around. But sometimes they actually get into the front door. Our front door doesn't have the best seal under it. Sometimes something will crawl under there, but I don't know what it is. I actually pulled the fridge out about halfway trying to see if I could scare it out, but whatever's under there, it ain't coming out. I'm too lazy to pull the whole fridge out because I have to unplug it. But I'm betting it's a little lizard. It'll come out eventually, or it'll die under there from starvation. And those cats, I have 3 cats, and they'll be waiting for it. They'll be waiting. Take him down. I don't know if the druid left. I don't see him. Yeah, I see a lot of demons around, so I'm going to guess that the druid probably took off. Alright, we're going to go ahead, and now's a good spot to proc rapid fire. We're going to use it for that one and then for this one. See, they do this weird thing where they heal themselves. Crazy. They like cast Hellfire and then it immediately like full heals their health or something. It's very bizarre. I don't think it's a full heal though. So my pet he's dependable. He's not best friend yet. I mean, it's interesting. They have other things that they've added, that, you know, to talents for pets in BC. You can teach them Cobra reflexes, which might be good for PvP. It makes your pet attack a lot faster, but they do less damage. So but it's possible that if you were doing a lot of arena and you wanted a pet that was kind of be on a caster and kind of interrupt them a lot, it might be better to have, you know, the Cobra reflexes. I'd have to test that out. Of course, it wouldn't be a pet you'd want for raiding, because he wouldn't do as much damage. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit more silk now. The other thing too is these guys have money. So I mean, just killing these guys, my money's going up, which is good. The XP bar on my pet screen, it's just part of my add-on blue. I'm using X Pearl. And in X Pearl, there is a pet XP bar right here. Oh. Alright, I don't have enough money to even cast. That's alright, we'll do it. Yeah, it's part of X Pearl. What really annoys me is I've not been able to get this stupid thing to move, to move the curses. I don't know why it's so far down. I've resized the window. I've tried all kinds of things, and I cannot get this curse to line up underneath the window like it does on my character window. So that's really annoying. Now I did put 1 talent point into my men pet, which will make it have a chance to remove curses and stuff. So let's see if it. Every time it heals, it'll have a chance to remove it. And there, seeing Dispel Curse. Super good in Arena too. You're definitely gonna want that on your pet in Arena. If you're going Beast Mastery though. But since I go Survival, I probably won't have it. And he respawned fast. He's a quest mob. Whiff. And they do this like heal. Curse of Mending. And then I just dispelled it with my Mend pet. Yeah, the XP here is not as good as I would like. It's better if the mobs are more like 34, but what can you do? They're too low, but it's still a great area. And I'm here. The reason I always like try to figure out. I always try to calculate all the variables. Like, yeah, these mobs are a little bit too high level. I mean, too low level. I mean, for getting the best XP that I want, but they're humanoids, so I'm getting I'm getting cloth, and I really need money right now so I can get my mount. So the fact that it's a good location. That I'm not really fighting other people for these mobs, and the fact that they're dropping, have a good loot table because they're humanoid. I'm getting cloth makes it worth it. I've got 32 silk, so and some wool, so that'll make me some money. But I'm not getting as much XP as I would like, but that's all right. Once we get to 35, we should be able to head. Hey, what's up, Zalson? Once we get to 35, maybe I should be able to just go do the Raptors. I hope. The Raptors in Barrymore Island. Dustwallow Mars is what I meant, not Thermore Island. So Dustwallow, they're 35 to 37. So there's also 36 to 37. So 35 should be high enough, especially if I have my pet also at 35. Well, so. Ooh, 196 crit on that one. Did almost 40 silk cloth. Silk cloth's not selling as high as I would like. Like early on, what was really interesting is I was selling stacks of wool cloth for like, I mean, it's probably because of engineers wanting the wool cloth for. I'm guessing that's what it was for. Engineers making explosives, maybe. Or advanced target dummies or something. Engineers use a lot of wool cloth. But, yeah, the wool cloth was selling for like 2 gold a stack, which is crazy. Yeah, I know. I did too. I farmed that one spot. I was farming one spot where I was getting wool cloth, Zolson, and I sold a lot of wool cloth. It's not, but it got to the point where the prices kind of dropped back down again. Let's see. But yeah, I'm still selling, you know, leather, wool, silk. I'm selling everything. You know. And I got 31 gold, so we're getting close to that mount. Getting close to our mount. Well, yeah, silk at 25 silver. Yeah, it's gonna go pretty quick. Yeah, I mean, the stacks of silk I was selling were, man, they were only like 50, 60. It was pretty bad, to be honest. I wasn't getting that much money for them. The heavy leather was weird too. Like sometimes I put up a stack of heavy leather, a 20 stack, Zolson, and it would say it was worth 50 silver. It's something the way the auctioneer add-on works. I think you told me about that too, where people will put up like auctions to screw with the numbers. They'll like put up one auction really like cheap or something, and then they'll put up like a bunch of auctions like much more expensive. I don't know. Or is it? There's a way that they were trying to that you can kind of sort of mess up the add-on. I can't remember how it works, but. All right, my mount is now, or my mount, my pet is now the same level as me, and it only took me like 6 levels. I was like, I think 28 when I grabbed this pet, and he was like a level 12 pet, and now I'm 34, and he's finally the same level as me. So 6 levels of using this pet before he caught up to me. See if my men pet will get rid of the curse quickly or not. Always fun to see. Yeah, it did. There it goes. On. Little fireworks over his head. I'm 34. Blue. I am 34. Woohoo! You might. When I played earlier today, I don't. You know, I played some time today where I didn't stream. I've been playing without streaming just because I haven't really felt like streaming. Because I'm more efficient like when I don't stream. Because when I stream, I get distracted. I make mistakes. I get killed. Do stupid shit. I'm talking and not paying attention. So if I feel like that's happening, a lot of times I'll just won't stream. When I got the lion? No, I wasn't 32. I don't think so. Maybe I was. I thought I was like 28. I'd have to go back and look. Nah, maybe I was 30. I don't know. It felt like I was 28. Oh, I'd have to go back and look, actually. I thought I was lower level, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I can tell you, I think I've leveled at least 3 times while I've had that pet. I'm pretty sure I've leveled at least 3 times. You get to level 10s, Allison? You just gave up, Zolson? The ping was too bad? There's already a bunch of people. And look at all this. There's a ton of 70s already. And people level quick in WoW nowadays. But I don't know how they level so fast, to be honest. I mean, I know a lot of them are in guilds together. And, they're helping each other. But still, man, they're crazy. Oh, that's right. You're right, Blue. I was looking for this dread swoop. I was 30. No, I think I was 31 though. Remember, the dread swoops were 32, and I couldn't tame them because they were 32. Remember, Blue? So I think I was 31. Yeah, so I think I was 31 when I got them then. Yeah, because the dread swoops were 32, and I couldn't tame them because they were too high. And I was running all over trying to find a dread swoop that was like 31, and I couldn't. Or maybe they were 33. I don't know. You could be right, Blue. Just feel. I mean, the levels go so quick. I don't remember. I thought I was. If I was thinking I was 28 for some reason, I don't know why. I'm tired. I'm old. That's my excuse. I'm tired and old. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Food's not high enough level. I'm gonna kill you. Yes, I can eat it then. Yeah, it was probably. I was probably 31. I was 31 or 32. You're right. It just seemed like I was 28. But you know, like I said, I'm tired. It all runs together. I've pretty much been running around like a chicken with my head cut off trying to find a decent pet. But yeah, I leveled this pet up to like 25, and then I went and grabbed a wolf. So I have a ghost paw wolf that's like 28 right now. And I leveled him because I kind of like having Furious Howl. Then I was like, you know what? I do want to get this pet up to, up to 32. Or the same level as me, which is now 34. And I would like to get the ghost paw to the same level as this one too. And just compare their stats, because one's a wolf and one's a lion, or basically in WoW it's just considered a subtype cat. You're curious to see what their stats are like. Yep. Nice. 39. I'm just trying to get to 35 here. I'll stay over here. More mobs right in this area. Oh, and he died as I was going to interrupt him. Son of a bitch. Alright, we're up to 43 silk cloth. Inventory's starting to get full. I don't want these pages, though. These are just annoying me. Oops. Or we can just melee this guy. Why not? Still no auctions. Yeah, my auctions that were selling blue are now not selling, so, or at least they're not selling as fast. So I don't know if the market's just getting saturated now at the servers, but I think the server's been out long enough now that people just aren't buying a lot of the stuff that they were. So. Oh, invalid target. So he can cast spells, but I can't fucking... Ooh, big damage right there. He can cast spells, but I can't interrupt him. He's uninterruptible, man. Kinda sucks. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's... You know, it's 3:24 a.m. in Europe, so... I've only been this level 59 minutes, so if I can do a level every like hour or like every hour and 20 minutes, I'll be pretty happy. I know I can do it over by the Raptors. I know I can definitely, as long as there's no one there farming, I know I can do a level in like 45 minutes, easy. Especially if I upgrade my bow, which I really need. I need to upgrade my gear, but if I do that, it's going to cost too much money, and then I won't have enough money for my mount, and it's just yeah, like stacks of medium leather are selling for like 13 or 14 silver, and the auction house is taking a cut of like 2 silver. So your profit, like over like just selling to the vendor, is like 1 silver. It's like medium leather is almost better just to go to a vendor and just vendor it. But not quite. If it sells, if you put it up and it sells, you're gonna make an extra like 1.2 silver or something. That's how bad the prices are. Man, these guys are dropping a lot of long-barreled muskets. I hope these sell for a little bit. They're probably like 25 silver. Not bad, though. Multi-boxing on Karazhan is strictly forbidden. This includes Alt-Tab between characters, which I used to do all the time on Retail WoW, and, you know, I mean, not just recently. I would, with multiple accounts, I would Alt-Tab, and they don't like that at all. There's also a post on the Discord, you know, Blue, where he was talking about people were like talking about quoting Hitler and doing all kinds of racist shit in general chat, like talking about race issues, like, but like being stupid millennials and being like, yeah, I can quote Hitler and Hitler's got all these cool, like, you know, just being really like ignorant and insensitive to racial issues. And he basically said, man, that's totally, you know, this is a clean, like, fun game environment. We don't want that kind of crap in world chat. So I hope they start banning people for that. Man, just freaking ban them. Your mount for the foreseeable future is travel form. Oh, dude. Well, that's the thing. It's like I can probably get enough money to buy him out pretty soon. Like, you know, like maybe within the next level. But if I buy that, then I'm not going to be able to upgrade it on my gear. And my gear's starting to get pretty old, you know? I keep hoping that these humanoids will drop like a nice item that I can maybe make some money off, like a blue or something. But, you know, so far that hasn't happened. I haven't gotten any blues or anything. We're gonna try to find a place to. So I'm gonna try to get to full mana here if I can. It'd be nice if my lion became my best friend so I could get some more talent points, but he is level 34, and I haven't hit the trainer either, so I need to hit the trainer. I think I hit the trainer at 32. I also need to check on when I can level his abilities as well. Bite being the most important. Currently, I think I have Bite 4, I believe. Yeah, I've got Bite rank 4. So Bite rank 5 is, yeah, is he level 35 to 36? So the spiders and Dustwall on Mars, so... Yeah, so when I get to like level 36, we'll start thinking about upping my skills. That mouse again. Yeah, my account comes off a ban tomorrow, Zolson. Tomorrow, my main account is reinstated. I'm shutting down my other accounts. I'm shutting down both my classic account and my other classic account. I have 2 other accounts. I'm shutting down the Lonely Noob. I'm going to cancel that subscription. I'm going to cancel subscription on the Jumpy Wizard. And the only WoW account I'm going to be playing for the foreseeable future probably is back to my main account, which is the Shady Hex account. There it is. Your pet's loyalty is increased. I think my pet is now my best friend. Oh no, he's just faithful. Crap. There's still another level. Oh, I thought best friend was level 5, but no. Still got one more level to go. But we do have 69 training points, so we can get, I think, great stamina. 50 training points. Gives me 130 health, though. Oh, yes. Almonds. We got some wool cloth too, so we actually got quite a bit of cloth here. This is actually a pretty good area for cloth. I probably should have came here about 2 levels ago, but my pet just wasn't really ready yet. He was still too low. Come on, you can get over a log. Come on now. Did he kill one of those alliance? Because that was weird looking. It looks like he was in combat and then he ran off. Maybe those guys were a lot lower than I realized. I didn't get a chance to see what level those alliance shamans were, but it looks like they might have been not really prepared to take these guys out. We'll leave that one here. See if those silly lions can play with them. I thought I saw a shaman die. Right. I thought I saw someone die right here. No. Yeah, I mean, I've probably gotten about 50 silver at least, just killing here. Just 50 silver from the loot. That's something. And all these gray items are going to sell for something. Another gold and a half in gray items, probably. And then all that cloth. Thought I wasn't getting one of these stupid pages. They start dropping again. So we're looking at an hour and 20 minutes. Yep, 1 hour and 20 minutes. So if I did an hour and 20 minutes, or at least, you know, maybe an hour and 30 minutes here on these low-level mobs, I know I can easily do a less than an hour on the raptors. Really need to get a better weapon, though. I think my weapon's 29. I'll take a look and see what's out there. Maybe I'll get lucky and find something cheap. That should sell for a little bit. Ooh, 8 agility. Ooh. You still got the same 18 mace. Oh, man. I wish that I was a druid and I didn't have to. Yeah, that's the nice thing about druid is you don't really have to buy gear. You don't even really have to buy that. I mean, you do have to buy a lot of skills, but it's not as bad as a hunter, I don't think. Well, it's probably pretty similar. I mean, you just need, all you need, you don't even really need, I mean, it's nice to have rejuvenation and what's the other one? Rejuvenation and what's the other one? It's been a while since I played a druid. You know, the other one. I can't remember the. There's the purple one and the green one. Rejuve is the green, and the purplish looking one is regrowth, right? Regrowth. But you don't really need regrowth. Rejuvenation's nice to just pop on yourself before you go into combat. Regrowth would be only time you ever really use regrowth is if there's like a rare that I want to kill and I want to hit regrowth on me and rejuvenation before I go into bear form. That's the only time. Yeah, regrowth, rejuve. So, yeah, I mean, rejuve, you don't really need regrowth at all. Like, really, I mean, it comes in handy very rarely. You just need healing touch. Keep your healing touch pretty much maxed, or pretty high rank. There we go, level 35. Well, choke my chicken. So we are level 35. And we're going to go right down to, don't really have a lot of options. It's either going to be improvement or we're going to be ferocity. Well, we do have, actually we could go into intimidation. We also have spirit bond. But I think the pure crit chances are best bang for the buck right now. But yeah, druid, all you do with the druid, I mean, you just, if you're doing ferals, you just kill like 2-3 mobs, pop out, hit a healing touch, throw up a regrowth, or I mean throw up a rejuve, go back into whatever form you're using to kill 2 or 3 more mobs, you know, pop out, do a healing touch, you know, that's about it. It's very good sustain. You don't really have to drink that much. You know, you should be able to kill a good. You should be able to kill like about probably 6 or 9 or even a dozen mobs before you even have to drink. You're just popping out of your form to smack a healing touch every so often. Inventory as a full. Well, imagine that. Shit, we want this dagger though. That's gonna be worth a couple silver. What can we get rid of here? How about a rotting bear carcass? Also a bloody bear paw. Let's hold on to the bear paw for now. Let's see what's on this guy over here. This guy. Yeah, being that you're ally, it's more difficult. Like Horde are always a lot more aggressive as far as like ganking. So if you're an ally, you're gonna get ganked more than you are if you're a Horde. I've been ganked very little. I've literally only been killed. The only time I was killed as a Horde was when I was by the mill. You know, the only time I've been ganked was when I was. I don't know why. Come on, let me go there. I hate when it does this. Was when I was at Terran Mill. I was killed like 2 or 3 times there. And I think I might have been killed a few other times, but the only time I was killed to any kind of great degree that was annoying was when I was at Terran Mill. And it's funny because there's Horde everywhere, but there's also Alliance, you know, everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to just try to get back to Splinter Tree Post because it's not that far, and then we can go ahead and fly to Orgrimmar and get our trainer. There's still none of my auctions have sold, fortunately. Ooh. Crunchy spider leg. When we're trying to leave. It always happens when you try to leave, they start dropping greens and shit, and your inventory is like completely full, and you're like, son of a... I'm just trying to burn off this last bar of mana. Yeah, I'll never understand it. I don't get an enjoyment out of killing lobies. I just don't. You know. Ooh, we got, like, look at that. So as soon as I want to leave, all the greens start dropping. It happens every time, man. Not a single green is dropped. I've been here for like, what? Like an hour and 40 minutes probably, or an hour and 30 minutes. Maybe not that long, but no greens have dropped until the last couple seconds. And 2 greens drop right when I'm getting ready to leave. Which makes you want to stay. You're like, oh man, the greens are dropping. That'll free up a spot, yeah. Oh, 32 gold. We've almost got enough for the mount. And then we're going to be dead broke. But it's even though I'm going to be dead broke, I'm not really broke because I have a lot of stuff that's in my mail, like in my mail on this character and on my banker. So I just have to keep putting stuff up in the auction, and I'll start making money. Got quite a bit of silk. We got 74 silk cloth here. That's good. Sucks that I mean, it doesn't suck. I mean, I was planning on doing stuff with my wife tomorrow, but it's like my account that's been banned for 6 months becomes active again tomorrow, and it's like I won't even be home to like log in and play it. You know, that kind of sucks. Alright, that's it. I am definitely heading out. Mana. Maybe I'll kill this guy. Maybe he'll drop something. It's always hard when you're farming. You're like, you just don't want to stop. You're like, oh, I'm getting cloth, I'm getting cloth. But my bag is... Oh, there's one empty slot in my bag. Oh, and there's also this shitty page. Now there's 2 empty slots in my bag. Shit. Can't leave with open bag slots. You have to have completely full bag slots. Hey, what's up, Grippet? My main account got banned. I've told this story a million times, but my main account in World of Warcraft that I've had since day one of WoW, you know, because I played on the game when it was launched in 2004. I actually had been playing private vanilla, you know, private servers for a while, and I was coming off the private servers, and I was coming back to retail, and I started playing some retail just for fun because I haven't played retail in so long. And I was leveling up a character. Actually, it was classic. I was playing classic on my main account, and I was leveling up a character in fishing. And I was like, oh man, I don't want to level. You know, I'm so sick of leveling fishing because I'd done it for 15 years. And my friend said to me, he's like, why don't you just grab a fishing bot? He's like, everybody uses them. And I said, well, I don't really want to, you know, get banned or anything. He's like, you won't get banned. So I said, okay. I said, what fishing bot do you use? And so he told me which fishing bot he used. So I downloaded it, I installed it, and I tried it a couple times. I used the fishing bot like twice, and then 2 weeks went by where I hadn't used it at all. And then I tried to log in one day, and I was just banned. And the thing is, when I thought about it, I was like, well, you know, if they get in trouble for using a fishing bot, maybe they'll ban me for a week or a month. They fucking banned me for 6 months. I was like, holy crap. I thought that was pretty extreme, just for using a fishing bot. But I guess they're a lot more strict nowadays. I mean, I remember back in like 2007 during the Burning Crusade, they weren't banning people that much. Like, you know, they were a lot more, you know, they were a lot more lenient, you know. Nowadays, they're a little bit more strict, I think. But yeah, 6 months. Yeah, well, I guess they banned a bunch of people. And, but it's very common. I mean, I know lots of people who use them. Because it's not necessarily like something that... The only bad thing about fish bots is, you know, it could hurt the, you know, the economy as far as, you know, make the prices of people that aren't using fishing bots, you know, they won't be able to make as much money because they'll spend 2 hours getting all this fish, and then when they sell it, it won't sell for as much as because there's people using fishing bots that are just getting tons and tons of this stuff. But that, I haven't seen that as the case because when one of the expansions came out, I knew a friend who was using a fishing bot, and he was making gobs of money selling stuff, and it wasn't really lowering the price. I think it just depends on how many people are doing it, I guess. But anyways, I totally deserve to be banned. I have no problem with being banned. It just kind of sucked that it was so long. So, but I'm very excited because tomorrow, after 6 months, my main account that I've had in World of Warcraft since 2004 is going to be unbanned. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I'm a little bummed too because tomorrow I'm going out with my wife to do stuff, and I won't even be able to play my account. I'll have to wait till I get home, unless she changes her mind or something. But I already told her I was going to go with her. She's like, oh, I didn't think you were going to go with me. She's like, I thought you were going to stay home. And I was like, yeah, I'll go with you. We'll do some hiking. And then because I'd forgotten about my account. And then I looked and I checked today. I was like, oh, shit. It comes off banned tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. my time. I won't even be here. Anyways, let's just head back to my Splinter Tree post. There's a good chance I'll probably not get a lot of sleep tomorrow night. I do want to try, you know, I always struggle, you know, and I feel bad for people who watch my YouTube channel because I've played so much WoW in the past, you know, 6 years that I've been really burned out on it. So it's been very difficult for me to stay through and level characters all the way to 60 and kind of, you know, to stay the course. Because I'll play it for like 2-3 weeks, month, and I get bored. And I'm like, oh, I'm bored. Because I've done it. It's like, been there, done that. And it's been tough. And so, you know, I've been trying to find something to keep me interested in WoW. And I know that if I can get this character here into the Burning Crusade content, that I'll be very interested in that, because I haven't been in the Burning Crusade content since since Burning Crusade came out. I have not been in that content since then, So I'll be very excited to go and to walk into Nagrand again for the first time. One of my favorite moments of WoW ever was the first time I walked from Shatrath City into Nagrand, and I came up that little hill, and there was the sun shining, and all these bits of rock floating in the air, and it was just, and the music's really good too when you come into Nagrand, and I was just blown away. I was like, wow. I was like, this is gorgeous. This is amazing. And that was one of those moments in WoW where I was like, my jaw dropped, and I was like, holy shit. I was like, this is really cool. And I'll never forget that moment. So I actually am really, really, really excited to walk from Shatrath into Nagrand again for the first time since 2000, 2007, 2008, whatever, Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've played for so long, I even played in beta. I was even playing WoW in beta before it was released on Doomhammer, because Doomhammer was a beta server. I was in the last bit of beta for like a week. I just caught the very tail end of it, because a friend of mine was a game master for Lineage 2, and he actually worked for NCSoft, and so he knew someone somehow at Blizzard, and got invited to. I just ran past. I think I just ran past where I need to go. Yeah, right here. And he got invited to was able to get invited to the beta. You said you've been playing WoW for eternity since the tail end of vanilla. Right before BC started playing Classic, decided to just buy some gold, 1K for $30. You bought your whole friend group some mounts. Yeah. Alright, holy crap. Where's the damn entrance? It's over here. I'm like totally lost. That thing keeps distracting me. I'm like, oh yeah, is it here? No, it's not here. Keep going down the road, dummy. Yeah, I've never bought gold in World of Warcraft ever. So that's one thing I don't buy gold. I figure, it kind of ruins the economy to go out and buy gold because you're getting a leg up on other players. So I definitely don't buy gold. I don't really cheat in any way other than, like I said, I just used the fish bot that one time and they banned me for it. So, certainly not going to do that again. So, yeah. I'm excited to get the account back. I'm very excited. And the Burning Crusade is just my favorite, version of World of Warcraft because there's so many neat little things. It's the best version of the Hunter, I think, which is one of my favorite classes. It's a pretty good solid version for Priest. The Discipline Priest is very good in Burning Crusade. Druids are really great. Warriors are good. So if you want to do like get an arena, Druid Warriors a great team. Mages are pretty good. Rogues are good. And then just the zones. The zones in the Burning Crusade are really good. Outside of the first zone, Hellfire Peninsula to me is a little bit, not that exciting, But Nagrand, I think, is just great. Zangarmarsh is great. The Netherstorm's pretty cool. The dungeons, Mechanar and stuff. Grinding to get your dragon mount, your first flying mount, is pretty cool. It's quite the grind, Just enough to buy their riding mount. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. Like, it's classic. I played classic, and I just got to the point. Well, the thing is, I'd leveled up of my paladin to like 54 on Westfall, and then my account got banned. And so then I just kind of was like playing a character on another account that I already had. I actually had 2 accounts at the time. This other account that I was just kind of like leveling up some lower level characters on. And so I said, okay, well, they banned this account. I'll just use my other account. So I leveled up Paladin onto that account to like 57. And then I just got bored. I'm like, I've leveled up so many Paladins in Vanilla and Classic. I just was like, I'm tired. I'm kind of burned out. So that, it just kind of got me burned out on it. All right, so let's sell some stuff. So let's find a vendor here if we can find one. Here's a vendor. Well, here's the banker. Let's see what's even in my bank. Some stuff. There's some stuff in my bank. I actually have some room in my bank. General goods vendor. And I wasn't, you know, I'd said to people like friends and stuff that I wasn't going to play Burning Crusade private servers because I didn't want to ruin the experience of when it came out, when Blizzard put it out. But then what happened was Classic. The way people are playing Classic isn't the way I like to play the game. So I really hate the way people are playing Classic, the way people are boosting other players, the way players are just going into the world chat saying, looking for, runs through this dungeon, looking for runs through that dungeon. I'll pay you gold to run me through this. I'll pay you gold to run me through that. I'll pay you gold to get me this item out of this dungeon. Just all that kind of, not really trying to do, regular groups. Just get in a group and run dungeons, at the same level. Get 5 people in a group that are level 33 and go run Noma or something. People aren't really playing that way, and I don't like that. So, that's just me, though. Whatever. People can do what they want. But I don't like the way people were playing the game in Classic. And I remembered playing, the private servers, playing Chronos, playing Light's Hope, playing Elysium. I didn't play on Atlantiss. Atlantiss is what made me learn about private servers, that they were actually good. It was Atlantiss. When that got shut down and I saw the news coming out about it, that's when I first realized that, oh man, these private servers are actually pretty good. I knew about private servers, I just always assumed they weren't very good. I didn't realize they were as good as they were. And but playing on the private servers, I wasn't seeing that. I wasn't seeing people going around. I mean, there was some of it. People were saying, hey, I'll run you through these dungeons and if you pay me gold. But it wasn't like so rampant. It wasn't like everybody doing it. And, so much so that if I went into a city and said, hey, I'm looking for a group to run a dungeon, I couldn't find a group. It's hard to find groups in Classic for like BRD and stuff because, for some of the high levels instances, it's not as bad, but it's hard to find groups for like the lower level instances because everybody's just paying people high level characters to run them through them, and I just don't like it. So I basically lost my liking. I don't like Classic right now. I think Classic is not a very good game right now. And so it was Mason who mentioned this server, and it was a fresh server. I said, you know what? I have no plans to really play Classic probably anymore for a while, if ever, to be honest. So I'm just going to try out this Burning Crusade server, and if people are having fun and just playing the game to have fun and not boosting everybody and, having high-level characters carry everybody, then I'll play it and I'll enjoy it. And so far I haven't seen that. I haven't seen a lot of, I haven't seen people posting that kind of stuff. Like I'm in the city, I'm in Orgrimmar, and if you look, I don't see a lot of that kind of stuff, I see a lot of guilds. Like, I see a lot of people in guilds doing stuff as guilds. Like, and I know that because if you do a /who of certain level ranges, you see a lot of people in groups together doing dungeons, that are in the same guilds. So you can do a /who of that player and see what guild they're in, and then you can do /who on the guild, and then you can see a listing of people in that guild, /who, /who honey. So we've got, can't do it because I just did it, but here, let's do this. Like this person's in this guild, so I could do /who, and you get to see people that most of these are going to be people in that same guild, and you can see, some of these people are probably grouped together, and some of them may not be, but anyways, let's see what we can sell here. So I'm curious how much this sells for. Okay, 18 sell. I said 25, so it was a little bit lower than that, unfortunately. But still, it adds up. All right, we're at 34.28 gold. Curious how much this stuff's gonna sell for. So No one's gonna buy a wand if it's not a very good wand, so we don't want to list that. This 7 stamina, 7 strength male. It's not bad. Like a warrior might buy it. But it's hard to sell like mail and plate gear because you lose so much to the auction house fee. Take a look and see how much. Oh, my wife's calling me. Hello?